Hello and welcome to Birds with Bottle.
We've got a thing about wine.
And we want you to have a thing about wine too.
It's the time of year when ghosts and demons run amok.
When witches and fairies make mischief and things go bump in the night.
I wish.
Yeah, but maybe not for a headless ghoul standing at the end of your bed, rattling his chains and screaming in the dead of night.
Yes, there's a lot of scary stuff going on at this time of year.
Yeah, because it's Halloween and we're getting in a spooky mood and have found you 4 fabulous, fiendishly wonderful wines. And for our first wine, well actually I don't think I can do that voice for the rest of the programme, so we've got Ponte del Diavolo. It's a Pinot Bianco, and what a fitting name. It's 2010 vintage from Majestic and it's £8.99 a bottle.
So it's Italian, it's from Friuli, which is in the north of Italy, and Ponte del Diavolo means the Bridge of the Devil, and it's named after a medieval bridge.
Yeah, and it's got this sort of devil's fork and scary writing on the bottle.
It's
so
perfect
just
for a Halloween
looks,
party.
Yeah. And there's a story behind this actually. It's that the local townspeople to where this was made, apparently they made a deal with the devil that in return for getting this spectacular bridge, they promised to sacrifice the first living thing that crossed it, but the cunning citizens of the town, they sent a dog or cat across it so that they didn't have to lose one of their people. But I expect it was a black cat if it was anything like Halloween. Mm. So let's see what this is like.
So this is Pinot Bianco, which is Pinot Blanc in France. So it's related to Pinot Grigio, which is Pinot Gris in France, and Pinot Noir, Pinot Noir.
But this has got a really clean, almost kind of slightly steely clean flavour about it.
Very inviting.
It is. I mean, you'd be a lovely aperitif wine, wouldn't it?
Mm. It's really tasty.
Yeah.
Lovely.
Yeah. Loads more flavour than, you know, a lot of Italian Pinot Grigios.
Pinot Grigios,
yeah.
No,
it's got something a little devilish about it.
It has. Delicious. Absolutely delicious. So, our second wine is the Tesco Finest Tingle Up Riesling. It's 2010 vintage and it's £9.29.
Now, the thing about this is Tingle Up. It's just perfect for Halloween because it sends a tingle up your spine and a shiver through your bones.
But we also like the wine.
Yeah.
That's what we love the name.
Obviously. And it's got a lovely elegant bottle from Australia.
Typical petrol-y smell.
Oh yes, really, with a little bit of maybe lime at the back.
Yeah, exactly, yeah. Oh, sweeter than you expect, isn't it?
It is. It is, because it actually says dry Riesling on the bottle, and yet there's definitely some sweetness in there.
I mean, it's nowhere near medium dry.
No,
but it's
sweetness
fruity. Yeah, lovely. This is from Western Australia. Now, most of the good Australian Riesling comes from Clare or Eden Valleys, which is in the west. Could you believe it? But it's quite cool there as well. But this is quite a different style, isn't it?
Yeah,
but actually
rather
lovely.
Sort of slightly more rounded out than the Clare Valley, which tends to be kind of that more streamlined.
I think
you know
it's
what
more
I mean?
user-friendly.
Yeah.
I think it's fruitier, it's rounder, it's easier drinking, and not quite so loudly Riesling.
And this would certainly be one if you needed to keep your wits about you for Halloween, for the stream of trick-and-treaters knocking at your door, because this one has only got 11% alcohol.
Yeah. So, our third wine is La Umbra Merlot. It's Romanian, 2009 vintage, and it's $5.35 at Slurp and $5.99 at Waitrose.
And actually, they seem to put this on offer quite regularly,
yeah,
at least twice this year,
yeah.
So might happen again. Now we thought this was perfect for Halloween because Transylvania, the whole connection with Romania, and of course that's the home of Dracula.
Yeah.
So it fits in quite
Spooky
nicely.
as anything.
Yeah.
Now we've got black wine glasses, which Sandra and I don't really approve of because we like to be able to see the wine, but they seem sort of spooky and the right sort of thing. And I got these there's a restaurant in Farringdon called Don Le Noir where you eat completely in the dark. You're led to the table by a blind waiter who sort of sits you down and you can't see, you can't see anything. It's absolutely just like the middle of the night.
No, I wouldn't like that. That sounds like a horror movie to me.
Very nice.
It is, isn't it?
Very Merlot.
Yeah.
Quite stalky.
Yeah, there's a bit of
not
greenness
mean
there, isn't there?
Yeah, not mean, but stalky, spicy.
Yeah, it's not
delicious.
something. It's not like your really warm Chilean type.
No, not at all.
is
No,
it? It's got lots of flavour for the price. I
Fresh.
think it's a really good value little wine.
but you can't even see it in the
You
glass.
can't even see it in the glass. There's
No
definitely
idea.
something nice in there, and probably looking a bit like dripping blood.
Absolutely, isn't it? Now coming back to the Don Le Noir place, it's actually, I think, in that situation quite sexy. If you're with someone, you know, that you quite
Absolutely
like.
liked.
But there's something very sensuous about not being able to see them, but sort of whispering in the dark.
As long as it's not Dracula touching you.
Oh no, now you've ruined it for me. So, our last spooky wine is the Casiera del Diablo Reserva Privada Cabernet Syrah. It's 2009 vintage, and it's in Asda, Sainsbury's and Morrison's for $9.99.
And this is a Conchiatoro wine, isn't it?
Yeah.
From Chile, and actually it's perfect because Casiero del Diablo means a cellar of the devil.
Yeah.
So it's perfect for our spooky night.
Yeah.
And even
It's
on the
little
bottle,
devil,
Yeah.
it embossed inside the glass, little gold devil.
and again this is a nice, deep, dark coloured wine.
Smell it.
But we've put it in some black glasses again. Oh yeah,
It's
absolutely.
really, really aromatic, really blatantly, obviously Cabernet. Oh, that's just smashing smell. Isn't that gorgeous?
Yeah, it is, isn't it? It's quite dark, it's quite brooding. It's
It
quite
is.
perfect as a spooky Halloween wine.
Yeah, and it's so Cabernet.
Yeah.
It's so
Yes, you've got some real sort of greeny, blackcurranty notes in there.
Yeah.
Haven't you?
I mean, forgetting the whole Halloween thing, this is a really, really good wine. This is lovely.
I wish I could see it actually.
Yeah, in there somewhere there's some red wine. So, when you put the cat out,
And you think you've locked your back door,
and you're walking upstairs to bed,
make sure that nobody's following you.
sleep well.